And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with.
Doué! Against the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ribéry. He's had it taken off him. Doué. Ribéry. And here's Cantona. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. France are looking to break at pace. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribéry. Into the channel. Great work on the overlap. And here's Dembele. Real! And that's a sharp finish. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Koundé. Koundé proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Saliba, quarter of an hour played. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Now it's Griezmann. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Griezmann. Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zaire-Emery. Not the most accurate pass. Not where it came from. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Cantona.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Almost half an hour in now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Conte. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cantona.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's undercooked that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
could be danger here.
Oh, super ball.
There's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he spark a counter here? That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. France faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get rid. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Doué. And he skips past his man. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Changement.
So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's a throw-in. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Doué. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. France still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Silvestre. That's a good run down the left. And he welcomes it in. Aimed at the far side. Impressive jump. Silvestre can clear it away. And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the... Oh, shooting chance! Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Changement en cours.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Now it's Thuram. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Thuram. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's in on goal. Oh, good spread. Now it's Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? Half an hour gone in the second half. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Little pass back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And it's Doué. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. And now the breakaway. Now it's Griezmann. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Karamba receives it in a good position here. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Ekitike, and time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.